Hello and welcome back to Some Dirty Kitchen. My name is Game Senior and we are playing XCOM 2 War of the Chosen Tactical Legacy Pack. So let's continue where we left yesterday. And yeah, it was I cut it earlier than I actually should. And now we would lost the Bradford narrative. But it is actually in the previous episode. And he doesn't seem to have anything to say. Oh, this is wow. How is it called again? Resistance Assault. Oh, Haven. Okay, seems the resistance is over there. Question is, how many we would need to save?
I'm on it.
I definitely don't want to go further than I have to.
Vale, voy. Todo cubierto. Moving to
I'm
Overwatch.
on it.
A ello voy.
Oh! Oh, that was a good decision.
Está muerto.
Ah,
Tiene que
nice.
estarlo.
And we have pulse weapons. Oh. Okay, so that's one group over there.
By now, we were starting to work pretty well together, and my little team had already racked up a respectable kill count by the time we moved in on the bar. That was the only explanation I could come up with, because it didn't take long for a whole lot of aliens to close on our position.
Uh-oh.
On your order.
I guess he wants to go to the bar. Was that trooper alone? Or did somebody else? Okay, he's over there. Center. Okay. Oh, 91. 6 to 8. Critical.
Enemies down. Supongo que está bien.
Well, we need 6 of them.
¿Qué hay ahí?
Few could be faceless. Oh yeah, she only like.
If they move,
Scanning.
it's on.
Afirmativo. Cubriendo.
Oh yeah, there's still one more. And
Eso es.
so it'll explode. No. Oh, it seems like somebody that exploded before. But this is, oh, you missed that. I wonder what your hit chance was. Really? Oh, that's stupid.
There were still some independent businesses out there trying to survive the occupation back then. In a few areas, things almost seemed normal, but Advent wasn't having it. Constantly changing restrictions on unauthorized food sources made it almost impossible not to move to the new city centers.
Oh, come on. This is seriously not funny.
Moving to position.
Well, if I remember correctly, we're over here. Now the question is, how far? I think we already would see them. We have somebody super fast who could actually see it. Let's risk it.
Catch!
Si tú lo dices.
They are not there, right? Nope. They are somewhere completely else and just waste proximity mine.
Supongo que está bien.
What? Oh, we can't move, right. Bradford could probably.
I'm all over it.
If this thing explodes, I will be really pissed.
Te haré caso.
Oh, I could.
Explorando.
I could go for that one. Do you see us? Yes. Nice.
Está muerto. Tiene que estarlo. ¡Me tienen flanqueada!
Finding a drink wasn't easy, but the good stuff was still floating around out there in the territories. All highly illegal, of course. If you couldn't trade for it, you could always try your luck in the abandoned cities. A lot of people disappeared chasing vices of the old world back then.
Bradford, could you please stop talking about
On the
booze?
Get back to the ship!
Okay. Wow. It's not exactly what I need right now. The good thing is they have 6 out and they actually need to move to do something. So we could launch another proximity mine. The bad news is
Te haré caso. Vale, voy.
okay.
¡Piña va!
Heading out. You're clear. Go!
Si tú lo dices.
Should still be okay.
Ya estás a salvo.
Oh,
Venga,
but
vamos.
oh, I'm an idiot. They might not want to move now. Another second.
Affirmative, moving out. Got it covered.
Let's finish the other now.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Move. Oh, faceless. If I knew that, I wouldn't be so worried about the proximity mine.
him next time.
Okay, it should be activated too. Not. Yes, they are. Move forward. No.
Advent was still in the early stages of establishing itself as the new global front. But we ran into some of their first troops that day outside the bar. I was pretty confident we'd come out on top, but even I was impressed by how well we handled these guys.
Oh. Don't say. That's a shield there, I guess. Oh, I don't have that one anymore. Yeah. Seriously?
Negative damage.
Well, I didn't expect that. 94 over there. Probably my best chance.
¿Qué hay ahí? ¡Granada va!
I don't think this will actually blow up. It's already. What are you? Oh, you are Bradford. So I guess.
Supongo que
I'm
está
going to do
bien.
this.
Le he dado, ¿no?
It wasn't actually that smart though. Yeah, because I was what I was worried about. Ooh,
Getting short on rounds.
that's trigger, you say? You have 2 mods now? Yes, laser sight and a trigger. Wow. You're on fire, Brady.
Got no ammo.
Empiezan a perder
Best
terreno.
thing. Oh. He did move. No, don't go there.
Staring
Unless you
down
have
some
access.
Advent.
You
Enemigos en
bastards.
movimiento, nos flanquean.
We didn't have the slightest clue what these Advent goons were barking about back then. Not that it mattered. The more of them we took out, the more I started to see that with the right people, there was still a chance we could make a difference out here.
Well, it's usually about equipment more than the people, but I understand your sentiment. So it's probably a priest, I guess. 72, 50, 52. Let's try to take this out. Oh, George.
Gotta do better.
Let's try the grenade.
Get ready for a
Probably
surprise.
like this would be better. Should begin with that. Notes, yeah, you still don't see anything. And that was our last grenade. 482.
Si
Not
tú
much
lo
either.
dices.
It's normal trooper.
Compruébalo antes de acercarse.
100 from here. And I guess it's 30, 100 over here. What do you have? We have advanced scope now, okay. Which makes sense, I guess. Oh, let's see. 105, 15. What was it? Yeah, 16 weapon range.
Vale, voy.
So 94, that's actually not so bad. But
Eso es.
we still make it.
Pocas cargas.
Oh, what is this? It's not good. Stasis, really?
By now, we had definitely gotten someone's attention. The aliens were down a couple of dozen kills, and we were taking our sweet time clearing out every last one of them. For people that came out here as scavengers, my new pals had almost forgotten about looking for gear.
I actually read today on Reddit that if you actually don't get this how is it called objective, that you will lose the mission. And I don't know if I actually want to know, if I actually want to try to
Allá voy.
test this right now. So let's actually do this first.
I remember we did manage to rescue at least a couple of civilians before things got ugly.
I still have this grenade, but yeah, my sniper is out.
Back online.
Oh, you have a loader? Yes, you did. Well, let's change the situation rapidly.
Frag out!
So an AD, now I need just one with the stock.
Moving to position.
I really hope the priests will try to mind control somebody. And not shoot
X-ray
civilians, but
neutralized.
civilians shouldn't matter now. Oh! Look at that! There actually is still one more group. I could almost bet that the priest is stasis.
Negative damage.
I'm on it. Target neutralized.
Oh. Oh, so it's faceless somewhere. Somewhere over there, which is too close. Did I get somebody up there? Yes. Because I definitely need to aid protocol. Yeah, him. Let's go over here.
Ya puedes irte. ¡Muévete!
If we see somebody, there's one civilian over there. Okay, he might not see me here.
Estás a salvo. Ahora lárgate de aquí.
And Bradford is the last one who can do something. But he might get it on Bladestorm. And what's your... it's 140. Yes, so he actually shouldn't have a penalty for Overwatch. It still would be 100. Also, it will be critical. Nice.
We left the bar sober but fully intact. I couldn't really complain about the outcome.
Flawless. That's a new for me.
We were able to pull some usable armor vests and PCS components from the Advent units near the bar, but there was no sign of anything I recognized from XCOM.
Wow. Vests. They will... I don't want to replace it again, what we just got. Especially the blue screen with something like that. And we actually don't have PCS yet, so let's have them. Run and gun, nice. Field medic. Advanced speed, advanced agility. Oh. I was like, pewter? What's a pewter? Field plate, so a new weapons. All targeting, heavy ordnance. And oh, really? A Psy operative. Sunny Patak. Grenade, a sidearm, and improvised magnetic rifle. What do you have? Doesn't show here. Okay, let's continue. Well, maybe I will at least go for the silver. Even with the one loss.
Past the bar on the outskirts of town was the freight yard. And according to the map, this was where the sanctuary was supposed to be.
Oh,
we found some old trail markers, symbols people called the hobo code back in the day. None of us actually knew what the signs meant, but we got the distinct impression we were being warned to steer clear. We had already come too far, and if the aliens had gotten to these people, we had to know for sure. The freight yard hadn't been in operation since the war started. With few exceptions, interstate commerce had all but ground to a halt by this point. I'm sure the old boxcars made for a tempting place to hide when the aliens rolled up on town.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, if anyone had survived, there was no sign of them when we showed up. I can't say we weren't disappointed. There was no sanctuary here, and if there ever was, the aliens had done their worst.
Well, I don't think we will. We can deal with both of these. The worst thing are those faceless. How's it called? Berserkers. A mimic beacon would be really nice right now. I think we will put the first one in stasis. Can't we do anything else? We might be able. If we do, we have proximity mine, and where's the other one? Here. If we do proximity mine with you, this will hit both of these. Well, this will actually hit 3. And we could stasis the last mutant, but it will just piss off the 2 berserkers. I don't want to do that just yet.
Get ready for a surprise!
Oh, I could actually move you to cover them. Now, with you,
Supongo que está bien.
how much health do these things have? Well, actually, 9 plus 2 armor. So if we use both proximity mines. Oh, wait. Oh, no, she doesn't have. How about we hit both of them, so there's really
Granada.
nothing more to worry about. And they both oh. Okay, the mine is still on. I see. So at least one of them will move now.
Armor of the mind.
And we can deal with the berserker in the back. But to be sure, it's actually a protocol over here. Already need to move, and the best option would be. Well, this is highly risky, and here's also some help. Oh, good. Maybe they go for bayonet. That will be probably the best now. Bye bye. Oh, you still live? You bastard. What the fuck? What about Blade Storm?
Maybe they thought they could get one of the trains running again to leave town. We were never sure. But what we found was nothing short of a massacre. The aliens had left no stone unturned. I had seen a lot of things I never expected back then, but this was something worse.
Oh, we have 4 medkits now. Well, in that
Gremlin,
case...
atención médica.
Still not done.
¿Qué hay ahí?
Let's actually use this. And you win it.
Eso es.
And... yeah, why not?
Check it before you get too close.
And just to be sure...
If they move, it's on.
Too close to the
Whatever
heat!
hope our group had of finding a sanctuary here had all but disappeared. We were all knotted up, blinded by rage. We were hungry for a fight now. We wanted their whole damn army after us. And from what I remember, they were happy to oblige.
I don't remember this building from the first XCOM. Okay, so it's actually...
On your order.
Then.
¿Qué hay ahí? Closing on target position now.
You still go there, right? Yes. So it might be worth it to get...
Affirmative,
fair
moving
enough.
out. Ya me ocupo.
Wow.
Double time.
Seems like I have too much people here. And you don't have alcohol.
Preparada.
Scanning. On Overwatch.
It was probably stupid of us to think we'd find some safe haven, some respite from the real world. We had all been out here long enough to know better. But even I had let my guard down a little bit just this once. Never again.
Heading out.
Wow.
Vale, voy. What's over there?
That's a good question. Also, where is over there? What was that sound?
Supongo que está bien. A ello voy.
Overwatch confirmed.
Oh,
Got it
watch from
covered.
here.
Come get
A
some!
ello voy. Come get some!
I like to think that at a certain point, some alien commander or Advent officer noticed our little path of destruction. And just for that one instant felt a sense of panic. The map had led us through bigger and better targets, and we had met every challenge.
Te haré caso.
Well, my question is, where are you actually getting those upgrades?
Te haré caso.
Moving to position.
I'm trusting you here.
Could be a bad idea.
Moving out. Affirmative, covering now.
Moving to Overwatch.
Afirmativo.
Moving to
Cubriendo.
Overwatch.
Ven y verás.
We're already over here, though. You can... Of course. Well, now it's over. Now it's about Overwatch. So I hope you all hit something.
Shot wide.
I got a piece.
Oh, you cloned you separately, really? I missed completely.
El blanco sigue en pie.
Nice. At least that happened. Oh, this would be massacre. So the crystal is over there. We might be lucky with that one. That's probably my best shot. Other than that, I see her and I see the snake. And everybody's flanked. Oh, it's wonderful. But everybody's flanked because of this codex, so it's only. If I do this, I guess.
Something's not right.
Yeah, the poison thing still works, that's nice. Sonic bomb. That was expected.
Missed the target.
It's a medic, it should be okay. Unless they kill her, of course.
Tiene mal aspecto.
Would not be so good. Don't tell me you see her. Okay.
I might need some help.
Is she targeting something else?
During the invasion, the Elders kept a short leash on some of their wilder creations, but they weren't holding back anymore. We may have been the first humans to see some of these things up close. Made for a good test of our resolve.
6 to 8, yeah, that's not really what I believe in, so... Oh, I felt older, but we have to move somewhere safe. Which is not exactly easy to decide where safe is. Don't see anything here, we'll see something here. And we'll see two of them over here. And it should be out
Heading to that location.
of everything.
We're green to go.
I start to miss some of the mods, especially the one that's saying you where to where's the safe spot? It say where is the
Si tú lo dices.
where's the poison? We need to heal ourselves, maybe even twice. We need to get out. Not poisoned? Not yet. Or at least not now. Oh, you're the psionic. Question is, well, she is not neither in psionic bomb, neither in the poison, so she could technically be still here. And stasis this.
Shields up.
Also, where she get the 97. You're gonna have a stock on this. No, you have a repeater. So far is guaranteed. I need need you to take this one out. Okay.
X-ray neutralized.
I really don't want to miss
Your mind
it.
is your weakness.
There is 3% that she could miss it. Oh,
I got it, right?
more poison. Well, oh, there's the snake is still there. Okay, so actually
Gremlin, en marcha.
heal again.
I'm being flanked! A little ugly.
I don't remember who, but someone in the group joked that we should come up with a name for our little resistance cell. When I heard that, I knew they saw it too. We weren't taking orders from above. We were a squad now.
Nice one. Bradford seems to be quite healthy. And we don't see that gal from just anywhere. Which is kind of weird. I guess you see her. Yes. And sharpshooter. Definitely not from here. Oh, there's high cover over there. It's probably it.
Supongo que está bien.
In theory, we still have a grenade.
If you say so.
It's kind of overkill for that. Could also kill her just with 2 missed shots. Oh, don't tell me she can. Oh, I can see her from here.
I'm on it.
I need the other. You don't have to stop on this. No, you're cool. Where's that other grenadier? Oh, over here. Oh, I played with her already. Oh, that's not good. So let's actually try to shoot them. Miss this one.
Adjusting sights. I'm running low on ammo.
Gremlin heal. Oh, we will hit it
Ya,
eventually.
no le he dado.
And if not, I hope we will at least destroy that cover. Yeah, it's last 3.
Confirmed. Scanning.
Might try suppression.
Light 'em up.
Might not be a bad idea.
Poniéndome en guardia.
Oh. Yeah. That was kind of what I was hoping for.
Te haré caso. Está muerto.
Nice.
Tiene que estarlo. Voy seca de munición.
Okay, so that was group number 2.
Okay, I'll go. Back in. Vale, voy.
Apparently, there will be still group number 3 somewhere.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, thanks. That will definitely help us. So we don't definitely want to move forward. It's just yet, so let's
On the
go
move.
back here.
It's killing
Reload.
time.
Vuelvo al combate. Come get some.
Watch. And stasis is ready.
I guess that'll be okay.
It will not. It will be okay. At least for once, I guess. So in that case, well, we have only one shot over here.
Si tú lo dices.
And Arkan. Isn't it wonderful? And you don't see anything. Oh, that's even better. Oh, 2 Arkans. And 2 sectors. Okay. What is the chance there is yet another group? I think it's kind of big because...
Moving to position.
Definitely was. Oh, he's on the other side. Well, I guess proximity mine isn't actually that bad idea. This thing will move.
Boom!
And now we need to focus on the offense. And we missed that. Of course we did.
Get it together.
Well, you have another chance, Brady. Oh, that's better.
Running dry on ammo.
No, no, oh, don't tell me. Well, in that case, that sector far back. We miss.
Enemy is still up!
I noticed.
Si tú lo dices. Daño negativo.
Well, technically, when he moves, he's dead. Oh, it's okay.
Got it
this way.
covered. Not good.
Nice. Well, that's all easy to deal with.
Está dentro de mí.
That's Overwatch, but doesn't really has actually. No, he has Shadow Strike. Well, you are okay. So, and you don't see the other one.
Target eliminated.
Well, let's reload over here.
Cargada y lista.
So even if you miss, stop on it. You didn't miss. That's nice. But there's still one out. And I don't suppose you can stasis that over there. Well, technically you can. The other question is if it will be any help for me. I guess it will.
¿Eso es?
Wow. Oh. Okay, so technically, if I run a gun,
I'm back in.
well, I don't. Yeah, it was a chance.
Not even close.
Yeah, I still have one. Oh, I have two options, and it's that.
Enemy down.
And objective completed. So that was all.
It was a tough fight, but we made it out of the freight yard in fine shape. The squad was feeling good at this point.
Excellent. Well, okay. This definitely wasn't that easy. So
We pulled whatever we could off the aliens and scrounged up a few things from the freight yard before moving on.
Spider suit and exosuit. Field plate. Well, the problem with this will be that they will lose one of the stuff. One of the ability or item. Devil was the item they have. Probably rounds. I mean, if it will be the, but they will have this better thing. Okay. Flashbang grenade, proximity mine, incendiary. I kind of like the proximity mine though. Now, so let's do this. Now he has Shadow Step, Advanced Blade, Energy Sweeper, Energy AMR, Energy Pistol, Chainsaw, Timer Solace and Schism, and Energy Cannon and Prototype Plasma Rifle. Okay, well, let's wrap it out here, and this would be end of this episode, and another will be story for another time. So thank you for watching, and bye.
The police station was the last major landmark on the edge of town. Map aside, we knew people had flocked to police stations, army barracks, any place they thought might protect them from the aliens. A lot of people made their last stands in those places, and I wasn't looking forward to walking in on a massacre. Still, we had to know for sure. As we got closer, it was clear the aliens had already set up inside the station. Between Advent and the usual suspects, the entire place was crawling with hostiles. Whoever tried to hole up inside had definitely put up a fight. There were still fresh plasma burns smoldering when we got there.